Hello budgeters, welcome to the July budget plan with me. I am just copying over my June budget and putting it into my July tab right here. And here we are. And I just have to pop out some of my columns a little bit, and let's see here. That looks good. This guy needs to pop out. Okay, let's change this to reflect July. Okay, so July budget. Our remaining amount is down here. So we have $2,141.97. 2,141.97. And that is what we are carrying over into July. And my husband's first paycheck should be that amount. Swimming lessons, my first swimming lessons, I'm going to say $300. And the reason for this being, we just have some family stuff going on right now, and I just am taking a little bit of a back seat to swimming lessons. I contracted out my lessons to my cousin, and so that is kind of what is going on. So right now, our remaining is that much. My husband will have 2 paychecks from Conduit. I expect maybe I might even say $200 from 2 weeks of swimming lessons. I just contracted out all my lessons, and I might get a little bit of money, I'm hoping, from some private lesson stuff. But beyond that, I'm not doing swimming lessons for the 2 weeks. I do plan to be fully involved with swimming lessons, however, after these few weeks, and then I should be back and going again. And so we're going to go ahead and talk about our tithing. Our tithes and offerings will be a 10% tithe plus a $10 fast offering. Our tithe number 2 would be $20, because that would be when I'm tithing on my $200 income that I'm projecting. Our tithe number 3 should be $248.07, and our tithe number 4 should be around $160. Our mortgage stays the same, car insurance stays the same, health insurance stays the same. Let's see what energy was last. Our energy bill was really low last July, so let's hope. I'm hoping that our energy will be low again this July, so let's cross our fingers that will be about $30, because that's what it looks like it was last year. So that was good. And let's see here. Netflix has gone up, so I'm going to put this at $13.92. And so that doesn't catch me off guard. Next. Cell phones still stay about $100. Internet stays the same. Water and utilities. Let's see what it was last year. So utilities last year were $181.31. So we're going to say, I'm going to be optimistic and hope around $180. So we'll see how that plays out. Groceries stays the same at $4.25. Gas, let's see what our gas was. Sorry. Gas was $209.65 last year, which seems really high to me. I might just say about $200. Again, we do have a gas card now that has really been saving us a lot of money at Smith's. So I'm going to say $200, and we are not planning on any Murphy moved in moments. And I'm going to go see what the rest of my notes are in here. Let's wait a gas, and I need to make sure to pay my babysitter. Which also reminds me that I do need to have a babysitter sinking fund set up. Let's put that right under children's needs. That seems like a good place to put babysitting information. And okay, so here's our regular sinking funds, and we'll go through and see what we plan on putting for all of these. House repairs, I think we'll continue. I don't know. I might actually do like $50 in house repairs because we have a lot of crazy stuff going on this month, and we have a pretty big emergency fund built up. So I'm just going to say $50. Medical deductible, we've met our deductible. Car, yes, we still want to keep contributing to our car. Dog account, we don't have anything coming up for him. We have plenty of dog food. I'm just going to put $10 in. Yard care, I'm going to go ahead and say $25. And prescriptions and therapy. Okay, this is the account that's going to go insane. I am going to say $500 in prescriptions and therapy. Yeah, $500 in prescriptions and therapy. That should be good. I was trying to think if I needed even more than that. Long story short, we have some stuff going on in our lives. Midlife crisis would be putting it lightly. Anyway, we're going to be aggressive right now at getting some stuff taken care of and figuring some stuff out. So that is what's going on with that. Children's needs gets $20. Babysitting, I'm going to set aside, say $300. Last month I spent like $150. Let's say $200 into babysitting. And this account right now has 0 in it. Clothing and hair, we're going to continue putting money into that, $50. Dental account gets 20, vision gets 10, passport gets 10, Amazon Prime gets 10, and food storage gets 40. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and jump into our leisure funds. Anniversary, family vacation, Christmas, those all stay the same. Households account, I'm going to bump this back down to $20. And electronics gets 50. Okay, so here is the account that we created. I really am going to change this from Life Sucks. It's kind of like super depressing, but maybe I'll call it Midlife Crisis. Anyway, this is just something that I am allowing for us to have some spending money right now because we have some stuff going on, and having a little bit of money on hand during hard times I think is going to really be helpful for us to go out and do fun things in the midst of hard things going on. So just having a little bit of fun things to do, fun things to go buy, whatever we feel like we need during a hard spell in our life, we're going to allow that to happen. Disneyland Someday account gets $5. Health and fitness account gets $25. Birthdays and holidays will get $75. Eating out gets, I'm going to say, for the same reason, I'm going to put $150 in there and let us be flexible. Impromptu giving goes back down to $5. My husband gets $100 of Mad Money. I get $100 of Mad Money. Family Fun and Reunion gets $100 or $25, and date nights get $100. Okay, so the big changes I would say to our budget is we have $250 in a midlife crisis account as well as $500 in prescriptions and therapy. So it's about $750 over what we anticipated as far as our budget goes. And let's go ahead and take out these baby step 3B numbers, and we'll see what we have left over to put in our baby step 3B. So I like to have, I believe, $2,100 is my remainder goal. So I will have $1,462.33 would be how much we'd be able to put into our baby step 3B, which honestly isn't horrible. I mean, it would be nice if we didn't have stuff going on in our lives and we could put that $750 here and have, closer to the 2,000 mark to put away into our baby step 3B, which is just saving money, setting money aside for a home. Anyway, so we're not as aggressively saving for that, but we have some other stuff going on in our lives that we are just going to be dealing with first. And it's nice that we can cash flow that, even though we're kind of having an emergency at this point in our lives, what I would consider an emergency. It's nice that we don't have to hit our emergency fund, that we can fund it. We can pay for therapy on our own. We can pay for a lot of therapy on our own. We have some money that we can use to spend as we want, just to help take care of some of these things. And I also will take off all my notes from the months prior, and as well as go ahead and change the dates so they reflect July. But I'll go ahead and do all of that sort of thing off camera. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope good things are going in your lives. And if you have any budgeting questions, let me know. I'd love to help out, and I hope you're doing well, and take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.